Hey everyone, Prestito here. So in today's video, I've got huge news to share with you guys. As you saw with the announcement, if you're on my Telegram group, you'll see that Stamp finally got listed on the exchange. And that exchange is Kucoin, which is one of the biggest exchanges out there. So this is really huge news. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about exactly what's going on in SRC20, talking about this listing and what's to come for SRC20s in general, how the market is looking, and so on. So let's jump into the announcement that was just made by Kucoin. As you can see, just about an hour ago, you can see Stamp and USD pair will be created on Kucoin, and deposit is actually open already, and you can select SRC20 network, and it's going to start trading at 10 a.m. UTC tomorrow, the 1st of March. So this is incredible news for SRC20s. It's what we've all been waiting for, and this is really going to be huge for SRC20. And some of you might say this was the end goal, but this actually opens up new beginnings, in my opinion. Because if you think about it, now that finally an exchange has listed SRC20, Stamp that is, now we have the question of which exchange is going to be next, which tokens are going to be next. There's going to be a whole lot of speculation, people buying up different coins, hoping that that will be the coin that's listed next. And you can already see that in terms of the trading prices, that Kevin is starting to pump like crazy as well, because obviously people speculate that's going to be next, since it was the first SRC20 token. However, Stamp is the most popular SRC20 token, which is why it obviously got listed first. So this is really incredible news. So obviously we ask the question, what's going to be next in terms of what's the next exchange? Is it going to be Gate.io? Could Binance even look at it? If Binance lists SRC20s, then they're really going to go parabolic. I mean, even with Kucoin, the pump on Stamp at the moment has been really insane. I'm going to be going over all the prices shortly, and later in the video I'm going to be talking about SRC Pad, whose timing is really impeccable with this exchange listing. So let's have a look at the market and see how's it looking. So OpenStamp is actually down at the moment. That's how much the traffic has just been insane. It's struggling to handle it. It's not down, actually, you can see now it's working, but it's really slow and laggy just because the volume is going insane. Obviously a lot of people visiting the website trying to ape. So let's have a look through StampScan quickly just to see the price comparison. Obviously most of the volume is on OpenStamp, but there's a decent chunk on volume here on StampScan, and it's actually a bit quicker in terms of the website. So you can see Stamp has pumped a crazy amount now with this listing announcement. And what's actually incredible, and for you guys to think about, the floor price in sats actually doesn't mean that much when you think about it, because obviously Bitcoin has pumped a crazy amount, and the floor price can be lower and the market cap can still be at all-time high. So you can see Stamp is nearing all-time high, which is amazing. Obviously all-time high was around 100 million and maybe just above it. So the fact that it's at 91 million and it hasn't even listed yet is insane, and it can really fly even higher. Same thing with Kevin. We can see it's sitting at almost 50 sats, which is at 20 million market cap, which also puts it very close to its all-time high. And this can actually also keep on going. And if it's going to be listed on Kucoin or other exchanges as well, it can also fly even higher. So let's have a look at OpenStamp itself now. We can see here the price is lagging a little bit behind, but I think it will for sure catch up. You can see market cap almost 90 million as well. That's for sure, in my opinion, going to go past 100. Then we can see Kevin also almost 20 million here. And you can see actually BitDragon, even though they did raise a lot, in my opinion, they did raise a ton of money, it still performed really well. It did about 2 or 3x. And that's actually not too bad considering what they raised. So it's definitely worth keeping out on new projects that are launching. And if we scroll down, we have a look at some other projects that are quite big that personally I really like. You can see the usual ones like UTXO, STMap, Viva, Dragon. These are all ones to keep an eye on, especially Viva. Actually, if you didn't see, they just announced some info, actually a teaser of their game that they're going to be launching. So it's probably the first GameFi project in SRC20, and Viva himself is really amazing artist that has such cool Stamp artwork. So very undervalued in my opinion. I think this one can also be listed on exchanges pretty soon. Then obviously you can see everything else. You're gonna have to be careful what you sort through. Some are just not worth buying. I think the OG ones are worth buying, and some of the new ones, especially ones with very solid teams. And that brings me to SRC Pad. So SRC Pad, as you know, I'm an advisor for them, and it's going to be SRC20 Launchpad. And like I've said before, the two things that are missing in SRC20 at the moment was exchanges, since now we have that, and that opens up a lot of speculation and everything for what's to come. And the other thing that we're missing is actually legit projects, because exchanges obviously don't want to list all memes and everything like that, just a meme after meme. They will want to list legit projects. So if we have a look at OpenStamp and we ask ourselves what could be the next token they're listing, since everyone's going to be looking for that now, we probably think, okay, Kevin is a likely candidate, that's why it's pumping so much, and it was one of the first tokens. But Dragon's also a legit project, so that's also possible. STMap also, they're building something. Viva's also possible. But we have to kind of discount all the memes, because yes, they're good, but I think the top ones are the only ones that can be eligible for listing on these exchanges. And then other projects like SRC Pad. So SRC Pad is going to be the top launch pad in SRC20, and it fills the gap of the other thing that's needed in SRC20 ecosystem at the moment, which is legit projects. So that's what everyone is looking for at the moment, just to invest in projects that are actually going to be building something. And I believe they have some really top tier projects in the works. So definitely get involved in SRC Pad if you can, in my opinion. If we have a look through their page, we can see their launch is very soon. It's actually in 1 hour from when I'm recording this, probably a bit sooner from when I upload. But you can see here, max allocation for the launch pad, and fees will be about $20 to $50. You're going to get $500 worth of tokens fully unlocked, and you need to be prepared for it, of course. So make sure you only use Unisat or OKX wallet, have some BTC extra to cover the fees, around $100 just to be safe, and obviously be on time, because it could mint out very fast. There's a lot of interest, and it's going to be first come, first served. There's a lot of people that are eligible, so you need to be quick if you do want to get in that. But I'm really excited for SRC Pad. The team behind them is really amazing, and they're very serious, and they really want to grow the SRC20 ecosystem. And it's actually the team that built the SRC20 ecosystem, as I already said. So this is definitely one to be involved in my opinion. If you are in SRC20, it's actually a no-brainer to be involved. But I'm really happy with how things are going in SRC20. I'm really happy finally we got that exchange listing after waiting for so long. It's been such a long journey in SRC20, from my first video covering the minting process of Kevin and Stamp, and minting a whole bunch of those. And if you guys follow that, then congrats on all your gains. I'm really glad you all make pro gains on this with me. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and follow my channels, and I'll see you guys next time.